dear friends, Namaste. Today we have with us Swami Atmo Sangeet. Many of you already know him, but I'll start by giving a brief introduction about him. Swami Atmo Sangeet is a devoted Osho Sannyasi who is tremendously talented singer, musician, writer, and composer. He has created many famous heart-touching Osho songs which today are played regularly all over the world in many Osho center and meditation events. Atmo Sangeet is well versed in many both Indian and Western music. Their songs deliver an unique mix of both Eastern and modern music style. Although Swami Atmo Sangeet was born in India, he grew up in Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa. He started performing on the stage at the young age of 12. Atmo Sangeet musical roots run very deep. His parents and family are both accomplished artists and music composer. By age 16, Atmo Sangeet had already had hundreds of live stage shows. In credit, he had also achieved his personal goal of composing and writing his very first all-original album in Hindi, and which was released in Mumbai. Atmo Sangeet is a versatile musician artist with unique gift of talent that only few possesses. He writes his own song, composes his own music, perform and record all the music by himself in his recording studio. Currently based in Florida, USA, Atmo Sangeet is constantly on tour performing all over the world. He has performed in over 28 countries and also performed with leading Bollywood celebrities including Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, Sonu Nigam, Jagjit Singh, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, Ata Bhosle, and many more. Not only that, Atmo Sangeet is a well-renowned in professional music circle, not a performer, but also a Reiki master, healer, and past life regression hypnotist. He has received several awards, including the honor of being awarded the title of Cultural Ambassador by the President of the Republic of Kenya. And thus far, Atmo Sangeet has done fundraising charity, concert, background music, score for independent film as well. But most of all, he is dedicated Osho Sannyasin and work endlessly creating beautiful music and share his love and gratitude for Osho through the music. He shared all his music free of charge, all Osho Sannyasin and Osho lover without any copyright restriction. So let us welcome Swami Atmo Sangeet. Pranam and welcome Atmo Sangeet Swami.
Yes. Pranam everybody.
There is the I need to where I would put this.
Welcome, man.
Thank you. It's an honor and pleasure to be with all you lovely guys. And thank you for welcoming me to Bhagwan's meeting place of friends. You guys are doing a great job, and I'm excited to be here today. So, thank you for that nice long introduction. थोड़ी देर तो मुझे लगा मेरी बात हो रही किसी और की बात हो रही है तो मेरे को बुलाया आज इधर आप लोगों ने तो मेरे को लगता है मैं बात कम करूंगा और एक्शन ज्यादा करता हूं तो सुनिए आप सब लोगों के लिए मेरा पहला गाना हियर वी गो सुनो ना संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे कुछ भी नहीं है आगे तुम्हारे आज से दिल पे मेरे राज तुम्हारा ताज तुम्हारा सुनो ना संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे कुछ भी नहीं है आगे तुम्हारे आज से दिल पे मेरे राज तुम्हारा ताज तुम्हारा सुनो ना संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे
तेरे मध्यम मध्यम भी चल रही थी धड़कन। जब से मिले हम तुम्हें आंचल से तेरे बंधे दिल उड़ रहा है। सुनो ना आसमानों के ये सितारे कुछ भी नहीं है आगे तुम्हारे। ये देखो सपने मेरे नींदों से होके तेरे, रातों से कहते हैं लोग हम तो सवेरे है वो सच हो गया जो। सुनो ना दो जहानों के ये नजारे कुछ भी नहीं है आगे तुम्हारे। आज से दिल पे मेरे राज तुम्हारा, ताज तुम्हारा। सुनो ना संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे।
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Really. Wow, I'm very touched. Let's
बहुत
start by asking a question. Tell us little about your musical journey and how did you get into the world of music?
Wow, how I got into the world of music. Well, I come from a family of musicians. My great 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 grandfather, so I've been told, was a artist and a singer in one of the kingdoms in India. He used to sing for the king. Almost, I'm talking about 200-300 years ago. So legacy comes from that kind of generations. And my father has worked in like four Gujarati films as an actor. He's done music direction. He's worked with late Mukesh and Mohammad Rafi and a lot of other people. So I come from a family of accomplished artists. So and I started playing music at the age of around 3-4 years, and it is a natural gift. And I don't think I chose music. I would say music probably chose me. So I am very blessed and very lucky that music has chosen me. And from age 3, I've been playing music. We used to have a harmonium in the house, and I was always surrounded by musical instruments and music all the time. So by age 3, I was already playing. I'm actually not a singer. I'm actually a keyboard player. Originally, I'm a keyboard player. So I used to play harmonium at age 3. By 4, 5, any song that I heard, any song that I could hear, I heard, I could immediately play it. How I could play it, why I could play it, I don't know. But I could just play it. So to answer your question, how my musical journey started, that's pretty much from childhood I've been into music. Yeah.
Is it true that you never had any formal music or singing training?
Correct. No, I've never had any training, never had any classical training or music training as such. Like I said, because I was always surrounded by music, so it's naturally been given to me. So since I was a child, the music has been with me, and it's a God gift. It's a blessing more than a gift. I would call it a blessing from existence. And so yeah, I've not had any training. Yeah.
So when I read your biography, that you were born in India but grew up in Kenya, what was the experience like?
Yeah, I'm born in India, but I never lived in India. I was very young. I'm originally from India, yes, but I was very, very young when we moved to Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. So my childhood, my schooling years, my primary school, my secondary school, and my musical journey all started from Nairobi, Kenya. And life was very simple back then, very real, very peaceful. And you are surrounded by nature, beauty of Africa, animals, and then natural beauty. and we had very simple life. No cell phones. Of course, cell phones were nowhere around, and we didn't even have landlines. So people were very real. People were in touch with their inner self and with each other. So that's how the experience was growing up in Kenya.
When we had this meeting, one of your very good friend, or best friend, Girish Bahadur Sunar Swamiji also asked to join this interview because you two have a very good bonding and connection. So he wants to ask you a question from this point onward. I give the to Giri Bahadur Swamiji.
Hello, namaste, Atmo Sangeet Swamiji. How are you?
नमस्कार प्रणाम कैसे स्वामी जी
I'm doing good, yeah. It's good to have you here on Zoom, yeah. I received a few questions from Facebook Live. So will you mind to answer some of these questions? I have to say, it's okay. Someone had asked that what part of India are you from and what is your mother tongue?
What part? Wow.
Don't say like the Punjabi way that I'm from, whole part is from India or something like that.
Actually, wherever I'm from, I'm not from there. Meaning मैं जहाँ का भी हूँ वहाँ का नहीं हूँ. मैं
Okay.
समझाता हूँ. I'm originally from Calcutta, and but I was born in Bihar, Dhanbad. That time it was Bihar, now it's gone in Jharkhand. So I'm born in Bihar, but my whole family used to live in Calcutta. And then my mother tongue is Gujarati. So, however, I speak 4 different languages, but my mother tongue at home we speak Gujarati.
કેમ છો?
કેમ છો બસ મજામાં છું સારું છે और and my entire family originally came from Gujarat, but they moved to Calcutta in late 40s, early 50s. So that's why I'm connected to Calcutta.
Apart from that, I have seen your Facebook, some pictures, and I got some of the picture you have taken with Bollywood celebrities like Nusrat Ali Fateh Ali Khan and many more. So you have performed with many Bollywood celebrities, including Ustad Nusrat Ali Fateh Ali Khan. Please tell us about your experience performing with such great artists.
Wow. First of all, like I said, it's always been a blessing, and to work with Fateh Ali Khan Saab was an honor. And people see him as a great artist, which is fine. He was great artist, no doubt about it. But more than that, he was an amazing human being, very down to earth person. And we see him like, oh my God, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, such a big artist, a Qawwali king and stuff. But to him, it was so simple. The way he would talk with you, he would talk with me and everybody, and the president of our country too, the same way. Very simple, humble person. And I performed with him as a keyboard player. At that time, Rahat, his nephew, Rahat Fateh, who is now very well known in Bollywood. So we were friends from that time. We became friends through music, of course. We performed many shows together back in England, Africa, India, and other places. And he was a very humble person. I learned a lot from him, and a very sweet soul, naturally innocent. And I'll just tell you a little story about him. He would be sitting on the harmonium. This is back in Bombay on Mud Island. You can see the Indian Ocean. And he would be sitting on the harmonium and he would practice riyaz karte the line, just one line. Just one line. And he would keep on singing over and over that one line. And then suddenly he would just stop. He would be singing for 2-3 hours, one line, just one line repeated on harmonium alone. There's no audience. Just out in the garden. And then suddenly he will just harmonium and just sit like this and just look at the ocean. Now for the next 1.5, 2 hours, he would just be looking at the ocean continuously. 2 hours, he's just looking at the ocean. A little child, innocently. So I think he was naturally very meditative, and that's why he had the gift of singing, and that's why we can see that he's touched so many hearts, so many souls. Even after he's left his body, today we hear his qawwalis and hear his songs.
We will have one question from the Facebook Live. Somebody wants to sing the Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan song. Can you sing?
My God, so we have some Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Okay, चलिए गा देते हैं कुछ फतेह अली खान साहब का.
ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਹੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਹੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੱਲਿਆ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ, ਸਾਡਾ ਕੱਲਿਆ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਹੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਤੇਰਾ ਕੱਲਿਆ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ, ਸਾਡਾ ਕੱਲਿਆ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ। ਹੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ, ਸਜਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ।
One more song.
कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त। होई को बिरदी है दम दम अली अली, ओ साडी लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त रजपाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त। रब ने किन्ने शान बनाए, बेकर्माते कर्म कमाए, जेड़े भी तेरे दर पे आए वो ना कभी भी खाई जाए। जिको विरदी है दम दम अली अली, वो साडी लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त रजपाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त गम मस्त कलंदर मस्त। आखी जम लगा तू अली 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 जम लगा, आखी जम लगा तू अली 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 आखी जम लगा, आखी जम लगा तू अली 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 आखी जम लगा, आखी जे मलंगा साचे अपमान कहेंगे, आज नहीं तो कल सारे अली अली कहेंगे। मस्त 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 दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त। शाणाचिया तेरिया पीरा होवण दूर, हनेरिया पीरा आशा है बथेरिया पीरा। सौरभ आज मेरिया पीरा, जिको भिरती है दम दम अली अली, सगी लाल कलंदर मस्त मस्त रजपौल कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त मस्त दम मस्त कलंदर मस्त।
मस्त कलंदर, मस्त मस्त मस्त, बहुत मस्ती आ गया स्वामी जी। Thank you very much for the beautiful song. It was really nice song and energizing song. लगता है कि अभी डांस करूं, अभी ये जो बैठा हूं इधर आपके साथ, ये काम मुझसे निकाल के डांस करो ऐसा लग रहा है।
संगीत ऐसा
Anyway,
म्यूजिक ऐसा ही है, अगर आपका पाँव खुद ब खुद नहीं चलने लगता है तो फिर वो संगीत का मतलब ही नहीं है।
it was really nice song, Swami. Thank you very much for the beautiful song. So, apart from your musical journey, I'd like to ask a few questions. Your journey toward Osho. So, how did you first get connected with Osho? Will you mind to share some of your experience, or how you started Osho journey?
I actually am a Osho lover since I think 2003, 2004, and how it started was a little bit of an accident. And I have been a spiritual person all my life, because I mean, music is kind of spiritual, right? So from childhood I've been very spiritual, and I'm always inclined to spirituality and esoteric and all that. So in 2003, 2004, I have a family friend, and that time iPod had just come out in those days, like around 2003, 2004. नया नया iPod निकला था उन दिनों में. So this lady, this family friend of ours, she told me, listen, I have a bunch of DVDs, MP3s. I don't know how to transfer these MP3s to my iPod. I bought this new one. She was very excited. I said, sure, I'm technicality mein aata hai mere ko computer वगैरह. I said, sure, I'll help you, no problem. So one day I went to her house, and so she gave me all her bunch of DVDs and CDs, and so I took my laptop, I connected it, and she gave me these DVDs, and I said, what is this? Kya hai ye? Music hai? She said, no, this is spiritual talk. I said, spiritual talk by who? And she says, Osho. And I had never heard the name Osho in those days. I said, Osho? Who is Osho? And she said, oh, Rajneesh. And simply I took a step. I said, Rajneesh, how can you listen to this guy? That time I didn't know much. See how ignorant a person is, no? Because the media and so many people have put so much nonsense in your head. So that was in my head at that time. Growing up in Kenya and other places, in Time magazine and India Ki magazine and Chitralekha and all these magazines, he was portrayed as a very negative person. He's a sex guru, and he hypnotizes people, and he's not a good person. That was what I knew about him. I had no first-hand knowledge. I had never heard even a talk of his. I had never.
Usually, many people hear something like that always in the beginning.
So I was exactly in that same position. So I already had a negative approach to him and negative view about him. खुद का कोई अनुभव नहीं है, खुद ने कभी उनके साथ बात नहीं की है, कभी मिले नहीं, उनकी कोई किताब पढ़ी नहीं है, उनका कोई प्रवचन सुना नहीं है, लेकिन ऑलरेडी यू हैव डिसाइडेड दिस पर्सन इज नॉट गुड. तो आदमी कितना
Yes.
इग्नोरेंट होता, तो मैं भी इग्नोरेंट था उस टाइम में.
Preoccupied mind.
Correct, conditioned mind. And so I said, listen, this guy is not good. You don't listen to him. She said, look, he speaks so well. I love listening to him. I said, fine, I will transfer this for you, but I'm doing this reluctantly. You should not listen to this man. So while I was transferring the DVDs and CDs and whatever, by mistake, one pravachan played. While I was transferring, one talk of Osho, one spiritual talk just played. And it played for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and I was listening to it. Those 10, 20 seconds turned to 2 minutes. And those 2 minutes turned into 55 minutes. I kept on listening. And then I said, my God, what is this? It was pulling me, magnetic pull ho raha tha mere ko. You know that, wow, this, now my mind is playing mind games. I'm getting mixed feelings because what I had thought and what I had been conditioned to believe was different from what I'm experiencing here in this talk.
Antibody experience.
And I'm thinking, my God, what is going on? I'm feeling like a fool, which I was. And then, without her knowing, I copied all those 7, 8 DVDs or CDs and put it in my hard drive. And I can tell you what talk that was. It was Gita Darshan by Osho, and with Lord Krishna and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That hit me so hard. And from there, here I am today creating songs for Osho. So you can see, वो एक बार लक्ष्मण रेखा कोई पार कर गया, and there is no point of no return. So this is how I got connected with Osho.
Beautiful experience. Beautiful. I really like it. The way you present it. अभी लगता है दिल को छू गया स्वामी जी. Thank you very much for your beautiful experience. And you have created so many songs dedicated to Osho and also Tapoban. What made you want to create music and song for Osho and also Tapoban? Why you are dedicating your time for Osho song?
First of all, I mean, I never made music thinking that it will reach anybody. When I made my very first song, I had no intention or wish that this will be played or people will enjoy. I didn't have that. My first Osho song was my own personal love and experience, what I felt in Tapoban when I got my mala and my sannyas. And for the first time when I experienced Tapoban and the people of Tapoban and the loving sannyasins and how sweet they were, I had never met this kind of bunch of people. So I stayed in Tapoban, got connected with Swami Anand, Arun. And when I came back to America, I was missing that feeling. I was remembering Tapoban. I was remembering the people of Tapoban, that whole feeling of that whole, celebrative utsav manane ka jo mahol tha, usko main miss kar raha tha. So I was remembering, being given Shaktipat and Mala and all that stuff because it was a new experience, a very, strong feeling. And it like they say, once you get sannyas and you get mala for the next, quite a bit of time, that energy is surrounding you, depending on how receptive you are. So one day I was just remembering, just missing, and I think aaj sannyas mera mujhko mil gaya. That's what's going on in my mind. And then one day I'm just sitting at a traffic light, red light थी, गाड़ी में बैठा हूँ, और suddenly मेरे मुंह से निकल गया. I didn't even know that I'm singing. जैसे ही गुनगुनाने लगा. And next thing I know, without even thinking, without knowing, the words come, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझ. This is the very first line that I wrote. And then when I got home, I sat on my piano, I went in my studio and I started penning it down. And immediately you won't believe, within less than 15, 20 minutes, the whole song was written. Not thinking, I don't know now. It just pura gana likh diya. And then this happened in, I think, around January. And by March, I got sannyas in January. I returned back to America. And February, I immediately wrote a song within 3-4 weeks after arriving back. And end of March, I was back in Tapoban because I was missing so much. मैंने बोला मुझे वापस जाना पड़ेगा. I went back there. And in fact, you are there. I remember you took Tapoban on your bike. It was raining. So it was very
Yeah.
nice. That
We
is
had been together. Yeah.
correct. That is the day when I went and simply I wanted to see Swamiji, Anand Arunji, and I went and gave him a pen drive and I said, Swamiji, thank you. आपने मुझे संन्यास दिया. You gave me sannyas. I'm so happy. I would like to show my gratitude to Osho and of course to you. And I have made a song. He did not know me that time. He knew me, but he did not know me what I exactly do. He knew I'm a musician and little bit, but didn't know any much detail. So I said, Swamiji, I've made this song. If you ever like it, suniega. This is my gift to you.
Mhm.
That was the long and short of it. I had never thought at that point I'll make more songs or anything. Kuch tha hi nahi. I just gave him as a gift and I never even thought that he will hear it. Seriously. I didn't even think that he will play it. Forget anything. Because he's a busy man and he's constantly doing meditation camps and stuff.
Mhm.
Next thing I know, in the next 2-3 months to come, people are telling me, Swami ji, आपका गाना बहुत अच्छा है. Swami ji, आपका गाना बहुत अच्छा है. मैंने बोला, कौन सा गाना? That time Facebook it wasn't live. The live setting was not there. The live feature was not there on Facebook. So we could not see things live in those days. And then I said, what? And then somebody would share a video or I would see, and I said, wow, why? Oh, Swamiji is playing my song. Next thing I know, it's become like a sannyas anthem around the world. Everybody is playing this song. Everybody is playing this song. And then I met Swamiji many times, and he says, Sangeet, Swamiji, आप और गाने बनाइए. आपने बहुत अच्छा गाना बनाया. And then I said, okay. And then the rest is history. You can say, एक के बाद एक गाना बनते गया. And I don't make songs for anybody. I really make it for my love for my guru, for Osho, for what I feel, and what I have in my heart. It's basically gratitude and just love for him. That's all. It's not music really. It's bunch of emotions and bunch of gratitude and bunch of never ending humble love for him. हम क्या कर सकते हैं? ये तो गाना तो कोई भी बना सकता है, लेकिन प्रेम जो होता है ना, उसका वर्णन करना, उसको एक्सप्रेस करना, यही तो ईश्वर की देन है हमारे ऊपर. और हम क्या दे सकते हैं? ओशो ने बोला है ना कि don't use this earth as a waiting room.
Yes.
Make it colorful, make it a little beautiful, make it a little colorful. And हम तो चले जाएंगे आज के 50 साल के बाद. आप भी नहीं, हम जो भी देख रहे हैं 50 साल के बाद हमें से कोई इस जगत में नहीं रहेगा. 50 साल तो बाद तो 5 दिन के बाद नहीं होंगे, किसको पता है, कोरोना के कारण से, राइट? उस हिसाब से हम कुछ करके जाएं. जो भी हमको दिया है, मैं तो तेरा तुझको ही अर्पण करता हूँ. उसी का दिया हुआ है मेरे पास. तो ये जो उन्होंने मुझे दिया है देन, वही मैं लौटा रहा हूँ. बस that is all I can say.
After listening your song, I was really eager to share with many friends. Now I did share with so many friends, and I said, "Ye mera dost hai." It was like a proud feeling, na? So I did share with many of my. No. When somebody get a kind of attention and people like to connect with them, this is my friend or this is my hero or something like that. No? This is how the people do it. Anyway, so some friends are requesting that please sing that song a little bit, if you can. Will you mind to sing that song that you dedicated to Osho Tapoban in the beginning, if possible, please?
Definitely.
झूम के मस्ती में गाऊं यहाँ, गाऊं यहाँ, गाऊं यहाँ. हो खुद को मैं भूल के नाचूं यहाँ, नाचूं यहाँ, नाचूं यहाँ. तेरे दर पे जो आया दीवाना हुआ. आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया. एक नया दिन नया फूल है खिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया. मेरे ओशो, मेरे ओशो, इस दिल में बस तुम हो. तेरे कदमों में मेरा ये सिर झुक गया. आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया। एक नया दिन नया फूल है खिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया। तेरी करुणा की किरणों से मेरे जीवन की सुबह हुई है, मेरे जीवन की सुबह हुई है। मैं भटकता रहा सदियों से मन के झूठे वीरानों में, मन के झूठे वीरानों में। मेरे ओशो, मेरे ओशो, मेरे ओशो, मेरे ओशो, तू मिला तो मेरा दर्द भी मिट गया। आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया। मेरे बीते हुए दिल को मैं भूल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया। ओशो, मेरे ओशो, इस दिल में बस तुम हो, तेरे कदमों में मेरा ये सिर झुक गया। आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया। एक नया दिन नया फूल है खिल गया, आज सन्यास मुझको मेरा मिल गया।
Thank you, Swamiji, for this beautiful song. I feel like I'm having sannyas. Celebration is going around here. The surrounding or environment is like that right now. It's really blissful song, and this song is on top.
Yeah.
This song is helping a lot in the Osho movement that is started new sannyas movement, or let's say started by our beloved Swami Anand Arunji. He's doing his best to spread Osho messages, and you are part of that journey. And thank you very much for being with us, because you are helping so much for us, Swamiji. We love you. We love you, Swamiji. It's a great contribution from your side for this moment and support to the Swami Arunji. We love you. Thank you very much. And I'd like to hand over this session to Sandesh Swamiji to continue. I'm here, yeah? Please. Sandesh Swamiji, please. Take over.
Actually, Swamiji, let me ask you one question really quick. Just out of curiosity, you said you were born in Kenya and you do not know how to speak or write Hindi, but how do you create such marvelous song in Hindi and both English? What's the secret behind this?
I think what you meant was that I don't know how to read or write Hindi. Yes, that is correct. And I think what you might have, what you are, I think if I understand correctly, you're asking how it is possible to create such heart-touching songs. Am I right? Is that what your question is?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I do not know how to read or write Hindi. I cannot read or I speak 4 languages, yes, including Swahili, which is the native African language of East Africa. But no, I cannot read or write Hindi or Gujarati, or the only thing I can write is English. So even whenever I write any song, आज संन्यास मुझको मिल गया, then मुझको would be MUJHKO, मिल गया MILGAYA, you know. So I write, you can see like I've got a song here. And of course, this is not my handwriting. Someone special sent this to, some sannyasi sent this to me. And they wrote my entire song and says, Swamiji, I would like to dedicate this song to you, your song to you. And they've written this beautiful lyrics here. My own song, Aaj Sannyas Mera Mil Gaya. And you can see it's written in English as well. So, but yeah, I don't know how to read or write Hindi or Gujarati. I just only know how to read and write English. So, but I guess it's all just a blessing from him. So,
yes, thank you. Go ahead, Sandesh.
Swamiji, wow, I'm very blissed out. So, what goes in your mind when you write all this song?
What goes in my mind? Bapre, nothing actually goes on in my mind because seriously, it's not really a mental process when you create music. Music is like love. You don't think that Tuesday 8 o'clock in the morning I'm going to love somebody, or Tuesday 8 o'clock in the morning I'm going to wake up, or Monday in the morning I'm going to wake up and write music or create music or make music. It just flows. It just comes. So to answer your question, no, nothing really goes on in my mind. It's not really a mental process. It just happens when feelings, emotions, gratitude, and feelings of love simply overflows your heart. You know, and those feelings and emotions, thankfully, I mean, I'm blessed that I'm able to express those feelings. A lot of people feel the same feelings, but I am a little blessed that I am able to express those feelings which are in my heart in form of music. And I really don't make music. I don't think I've ever sat and said, okay, I'm going to make music. It just happens. I allow it to happen. Music flows through me, and I just allow it to happen, and that's just how it happens. There's no mental thinking in that. It's all about from here, from the heart. It's all about feeling.
Which is your favorite Osho songs?
Favorite Osho song? Uh, that's like asking a mother who's got few children, which is your favorite child? Right?
If you have to choose one.
Right. I mean, I love all my songs. How should I say? All my songs in a equally but differently. You know what I mean? So all songs I like in a different manner, I would say. But of course, the first song would be "Aaj Sannyas Mera Mujhko Mil Gaya," and that is because it's a very special feeling, because that's when I got sannyas, and that's why my that song is very close to my heart.
There was one music when we first started the promotion for your interview. You sent one song. Is that song already ready, or is it still making in progress?
The song is ready, and but it is not released yet.
Okay.
The song was supposed to be released on Osho Enlightenment Day, March 21st, and Arun Swamiji also knew about it, and we were going to release it that day. But what happened is, uh, because of this pandemic and Corona lockdown, we decided to hold off on it, and so we're just waiting for some few days to things get a little normal, and we'll release it, because it's Swamiji wants it to be shared with everybody, and of course it'll be shared with everybody via the net as well. And as you know, all my songs are free for everybody to share and play and enjoy and distribute and dance to. So very soon that song is ready. It's ready. It's pretty much ready. Not only that, I've got about 6 songs which are in the pipeline. So slowly निकलते जाएंगे गाने एक के बाद एक.
Can you hear another song?
Sure. So this time, क्या सुनेंगे हम? Let's sing. Here we go.
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया। संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया। दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे, तस्वीर जैसे हो दीवार पे। तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ, आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे। मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा, मैं कहीं का ना रहा। क्या कहूँ मैं दिलरुबा, बुरा ये जादू तेरी आंखों का, ये मेरा कातिल हो गया। गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, जो तेरे ये मन हो गया। मैंने सदा यही चाहा, दामन बचा लूं हसीनों से मैं, तेरी कसम ख्वाबों में मेरी बचता फिरा नाज़नियों से मैं। तौबा मगर मिल गई तुझसे नजर, मिल गया दर्द जिगर, सुन जरा ओ बेखबर, जरा सा हंस के जो देखा तूने, मैं तेरा बिस्मिल हो गया। गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया।
Amazing.
अच्छा सा, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत
Mind-blowing.
लगता है ओशो ने हमको देखा तो हम सब बिस्मिल हो गए। ओके संदेश।
Swamiji, a few of the audience who are in the Zoom participant, they like to ask you some question.
Sure.
Suvarna, can you give the people?
Yes. Let me go first to Amuna Maji from Baglung, Nepal. Can you hear us, Amuna Maji? Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Pranam.
Hello, Sangh Swamiji. How are you? Pranam from Amrut family, Baglung. Can you hear us, Swamiji?
Yes, yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, Swamiji, lots of love from
We
Amrut
miss you,
family.
Swamiji. We miss you.
We miss you too.
We really don't have that question, Swamiji.
Okay.
Because lots of questions already have been asked, so we kept lots of things about you, And if you remember, I still remember, you have sang a birthday song for me from Chitwan coming as along with, if you remember, I was so happy. I'm listening something from Bangalore.
Okay. So nice to hear from all you guys.
Thank you very much for that. And we really don't have any question. We're just here to enjoy you, to hear you. We are sitting back, relaxing, and just we want to just hear some music from you, Swamiji. And we also want to say that next time when you come to Nepal, you must come to Bangalore, okay?
Yeah.
I'll come next time. We'll celebrate the
मैं खींच के लेके आऊंगा बाबू, मैं खींच के लेके आऊंगा।
This is
anyone sang Swamiji? Anyone would like to sing for us? Anyone wants to sing Swamiji? Anything?
जी जी जरूर आपके प्रेम के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। धीरे रामरो, थैंक यू।
You are very welcome, Swamiji. You are very welcome. We love you.
अब आपके लिए मैं अरिजीत की एक मेडली मैंने बनाई है। अरिजीत सिंह, आई नो he's a wonderful, number one singer right now all around the world. So some famous songs of his I'll try and here we go.
जब जब तेरे पास मैं आया एक सुकून मिला, जिसमें था भूलता आया वो वजूद मिला। दिल संभल जा जरा, फिर मोहब्बत करने चला है तू। दिल यही रुक जा जरा, फिर मोहब्बत करने चला। मुस्कुराने की वजह तुम हो, गुनगुनाने की वजह तुम हो। जिया जाए ना जाए ना जाए ना ओरे पिया रे, जिया जाए ना जाए ना जाए ना ओरे पिया रे। मत जा, हो सके तो उम्र भर थम जा। जिया जाए ना जाए ना जाए ना ओरे पिया रे, जिया जाए ना जाए ना जाए ना ओरे पिया रे, पिया रे। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम हो। चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। किसे पूछूं है ऐसा क्यों, बेजुबां सा ये जहां है। खुशी के पल कहाँ ढूंढूं, बेनिशां सा वक्त भी यहाँ है। जाने कितने लबों पे गिले हैं, जिंदगी से कई फासले हैं। बसिजते हैं सपने क्यों आंखों में, लकीरें जब छूटे इन हाथों से यूं बेवजह। जो भेजी थी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा। जो भेजी थी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा। से मैं देखूं तुझे आंखें भर के, तू लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ। तेरे पहलू में रह लूं मैं खुद को पागल कह दूं, तू गम गया खुशियां सह लूं साथिया।
Wow, awesome, beautiful.
Thank you.
A lot of people are saying you are taking them to paradise.
मजा आ गया
Swamiji, what are your future plan? I heard that you are planning to do Osho Fest with One Sky Music Band and Milarepa. Due to the lockdown, we don't know when this will open. So, what are your future plans? Are we be able to see you traveling and doing more music show and concerts?
Absolutely. So right now I was supposed to do a few shows. We had a series of concerts and shows lined up with Mila Repaji and One Sky Band, and the whole of April and May we had so many shows, and apparently all of them have been cancelled until further notice. So once the lockdown is done, maybe after that we will start going back on the road doing shows. And right now, there are no plans. Just like everybody else, everything is on hold, right? Nothing is certain as to what's going to happen. So everything is simply just on hold. And but yes, to answer your question, yes, you will be seeing me in future. And कहाँ जाऊँगा मैं? यहीं हूँ. मिलता रहूँगा, गाता रहूँगा, और क्या करूँगा? और future plans में अभी तो like I said, I have quite a few Osho songs which are in the pipeline. So right now I'm just busy creating new songs, new music and stuff. And that's just going with the flow of life and just going with the flow of music, and that's it.
We are almost at the end of the program. We'll take one more question from the participants, and we'll come back to you. Any question from the participants?
I have received one question here.
Yeah.
So somebody sent me directly. I can't read the name, but मेरे को directly भेजा है.
bypass हो गए हम.
हाँ, I know bypass हो गया. So they are asking, what are they asking? Swamiji, in these uncertain times, are you meditating? Very interesting question. Osho has said that, music is the last bridge into meditation. This is what Osho has said. So, but to answer your question, I'm not really, I don't actively meditate daily. That, in the morning I do dynamic, then evening I do Kundalini and stuff. However, I do it off and on. But the thing is, since I was a child, I've been so born with just, alertness, awareness, that I'm able to just naturally, witness stuff. And I think musicians are generally like that. They see life, their minds are wired very differently as compared to general public. So I don't meditate. However, when I sit creating music here, I sit non-stop for 26 hours, sometimes even 32 hours, sometimes 18 hours. I don't know what day it is outside, what time it is outside, whether it is raining outside, whether it's sunny, whether I'm here or in my other studio. And when I'm creating music, for those hours, the world stops spinning for me. Whole mind automatically, no, I don't even try to meditate, आँख बंद करके बैठो, ऐसा नहीं. खुद ध्यान लग जाता है, because you are just stuck in that one place and you are constantly, your mind एक जगह में आ जाता है. And for 18 hours non-stop, I'm constantly just, in that meditative state. And like I said, Osho has said that, music is the last bridge into meditation. And without music, meditation lacks. And without meditation, music lacks. I repeat that. Without music, meditation lacks. And without meditation, music lacks. So I am very blessed because I am a meditator and I'm a musician. So मेरे अंदर तो दोनों होता है. दूसरे लोग क्या आते, संगीत सुन के आंख बंद करके संगीत को सुनते सुनते कॉन्सेंट्रेट करते करते ध्यान में जाने की कोशिश करते. मेरा तो दोनों साथ में ही होता है ऑटोमेटिकली. तो that's a big blessing on me. तो that मैं अपनी साधना को, मैं अपनी म्यूजिक को ही मेरी साधना बोलता हूँ. और as you know, गुरु नानक भी मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं गुरु नानक से कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ, मगर वो भी उनका अगर देखें तो वो गाते गाते ही, संगीत करते करते उनको एनलाइटनमेंट हुआ था। तो संगीत बहुत गहरी चीज़ है, और अगर हृदय से निकले और आत्मा से निकले तो कमर्शियल आइटम नंबर हो तो उसका कोई बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है, लेकिन बस माई म्यूजिक इज़ माई मेडिटेशन।
So, by the way, meditation is going on. Everybody is doing meditation. Either they are cooking food, reading books, dancing, cycling, eating. Everything is meditation. Just awareness need to edit over there. That's what all meditation is. And you are doing exactly the same. It's really blissful. Blissful. Swamiji, please take over again. Sorry, I'm just बीच बीच में घुस रहा हूँ। मजा आ रहा है इसलिए।
Friends, we are just satsang कर
We
रहे हैं।
are in the meeting place of friends with Swamiji and all the people, and this is just beautiful. At the end, is there any message you like to say to all our fans?
सॉरी, आपको मैं इंटरप्ट कर रहा हूँ, अभी गुरु जी ने किया है तो मैं भी कर देता हूँ। I would like to humbly thank you guys.
Breaking the rules.
So, Prem Sandesh ji, Prem Subarna ji, and हमारे प्यारे अमृत सागर जी and other people who are working behind the scenes. You guys are doing a fabulous, amazing job, and you have taken this task upon you to spread Osho, spread Osho's message, love, and you are keeping this energy and spirit going. And I'm so thankful to you guys. Bhagwan meeting place of friends. You guys rock. Keep on going, and you have my support. And anytime you want me to come and sing, phone kar dena, aa jaunga. You guys.
Yeah, Swamiji, that was great. Now you said that, I'd like to request one more song.
One more song, अच्छा. Sure, let's sing something fast, and I think, should we call this the last song? Would you like to have this as the last song, or do we have enough time, or we are done now?
Yeah.
We can go for a few more rounds.
Okay, here we go. This is a bit of a powerful song. तो इसको सुनिएगा मत, इसको महसूस कीजिएगा, और झूमना है तो झूमिएगा जरूर.
इश्के दी खोल गुत्थियां, आजा रब्बा इश्के दी खोल गुत्थियां, हो आजा रब्बा इश्के दी खोल गुत्थियां, घाटे ना मुनाफे अनमोल गुत्थियां, ते लागी जो लगावे ना लगे आशिकी, हो ते लागी जो लगावे ना लगे आशिकी, उड़ती उड़ती अखियों के लड़के पहचे लड़के वे, गीत लगा के झूम 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 बराबर 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 झूम. कहाँ रब जाने, जब लगे जहाँ सब जाने, रब्बा हर चोट मजा देती है, जीने की सजा देती है रब्बा. झूठी मूठी बातें सुन के गुनगुनाती, आगे सुन के जलावे बुझावे जलावे ओए मोमबत्तियाँ, जलावे बुझावे जलावे ओए मोमबत्तियाँ, उड़ती उड़ती अखियों के लड़के पहचे लड़के वे, गीत लगा के झूम 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 बराबर 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 बराबर झूम।
बाप रे बाप रे बाप रे, क्या हो गया आज? आपने तो पूरा
माहौल ही बदल गया रे।
माहौल बदल गया, पूरा पसीने पसीने हो गए बैठे बैठे, नाचते नाचते
झूम गए।
झूम गए।
Swamiji, your new name is Mafia of Hearts.
माफिया oh.
स्वामी जी बहुत बहुत मजा आ गया।
Swamiji, what is the message you want to say to your fans at the end?
Sorry, I could not hear you. Can you repeat?
What's the message you want to say to all your fans all over the world?
Oh my God, message. Only one message that, thank you for your love and kind support, and it's thanks to you guys that these songs are being heard all over. मैं तो गाना बना सकता हूँ लेकिन कोई सुनेगा नहीं तो उसका तो मतलब ही नहीं है ना. तो my message is that it's of I'm very very thankful and I आपका नमन करता हूँ, शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ. आप मेरे गाने सुनते हैं, आप मेरे गाने पे नाचते हैं, झूमते हैं. प्लीज़ एंजॉय कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और मेरे गाने को शेयर कीजिए. और आनंद से हम देखिए मेरे गाने में तो इट्स वी आर ट्राइंग टू स्प्रेड ओशो इन any means possible, whether it's through music or poetry or whatever. So,
और गाओ गाना।
अरे वाह और
गाओ और
कहाँ थे आप?
नेपाली गाना Swamiji,
यही था,
नेपाली
सुन रहा था।
नेपाली गाना तो यार क्या गाएंगे हम, नेपाली तो
नहीं हिंदी गाओ, भगवान का ही गाओ, कुछ गाओ,
है ना. तो बस यही है. थैंक यू गाइस फॉर ऑल योर लव एंड सपोर्ट एंड that's my message.
मुझे पता है आत्म संगीत स्वामी जी नेपाली गाना भी गाते हैं, अगर हो सके तो नेपाली गाना सुना दीजिए. बहुत अच्छा गाते हैं.
चलिए
एक गाइए
गाओ,
गाते अच्छे.
ट्राई करता हूँ
क्योंकि
एक मिनट, थोड़ी कोई गलती हो जाए तो माफ कीजिएगा, एक दो लाइन गा देता हूँ.
उसले जाति माया तिमलाई मैले पानी दिन्थे होला. उसले जाति माया तिमलाई मैले पानी दिन्थे होला. संसार का सारा खुशी हो, संसार का सारा खुशी तिम्रै लागे किन्थे होला. संसार का सारा खुशी तिम्रै लागि किन्थे होला. हो उसले जाति माया तिमलाई मैले पानी दिन्थे होला. मैले देखो फूल पनि तिमलाई तिखो काँडा भयो. याद भित्रमा सुबन्थ्यो आखिर दूरी टाढा भयो. हो मैले देखो फूल पनि तिमलाई तिखो काँडा भयो. याद भित्रमा सुबन्थ्यो आखिर दूरी टाढा भयो. तिमी मेरै भाको भए कति खुसी दिन्थे होला. हो तिमी मेरै भाको भए कति खुसी दिन्थे होला. संसार का सारा खुसी हो, संसार का सारा खुसी तिम्रै लागे किन्थे होला. संसार का सारा खुसी तिम्रै लागि किन्थे होला. हो उसले जाती माया तिनलाई मैले पनि दिन्थे होला।
ये हुई ना बात स्वामी जी, ये हुई ना पते वाली बात। इतना मजा आ गया, इतना मजा आ गया, आपने इतना प्यार से गाया।
हमरो
लगता
नेपाल,
है आप नेपाली गाना गाने के लिए पैदा हुए हैं स्वामी जी।
हाँ, सुनिए ना, हमरो नेपाल रामरो नेपाल, है ना?
अवश्य।
अब नेपाली
अवश्य।
गाना भी बनाओ स्वामी जी।
यार बनाएंगे, लेकिन क्या है मेरी भाषा नहीं है ना, तो मुझे लिखने में
नहीं, लिरिक्स क्या है, लिरिक्स तो हम बना लेंगे ना, आप गाओ बस।
जरूर लिखिए। आप भी बहुत भावुक इंसान हो, आप भी इतने मानस सन्यासी है, तो आप लिखिए दिल से। जो
हाँ,
हम बना
क्यों
देंगे।
नहीं, वो प्रेम संदेश लिख रहा है,
जी जी।
तो गाना तो आपको ही है ना।
गीत सुन के गीत के I fall in love with the song itself.
अच्छा,
स्वामी जी इतना हार्ट टचिंग हो गया कि मुझे तो रोना लग रहा है अब। आप एक गाना फिर गाओ नेपाली में।
नेपाली तो नहीं है।
नेपाली और हिंदी कुछ भी गाओ, गाओ एक
अभी
once
मैंने
more,
दिल
last
से हो
song,
गया, स्वामी जी
स्वामी
दिल
जी
में
last song गाओ।
तो
One more song, yes, one more song.
Yeah,
let's sing
one more.
and we'll call it
Yeah, because it's
because दूसरे भी प्रोग्राम है ना।
enough for today after
थोड़ी
this.
देर में स्वामी
Any song,
अब
anyone.
स्वामी जी का है, थोड़ी बाद में है ना।
आनंद स्वामी, अरुण स्वामी जी का है अभी थोड़ी देर में, उसमें भी मुझे गाने का है, तो वी हैव टू फिनिश अप। आई विल बी सिंगिंग देयर टू, सो प्लीज मेक श्योर यू गाइस जॉइन देयर एज वेल। तो
Why not?
ये गाना किशोर कुमार का गाना गाऊं, चलेगा?
ठीक है स्वामी जी।
जो भी हो, जो भी आपको मन में, जो भी हो।
या तो फिर ऐसे कीजिए, एक बहुत अच्छा सेंटिमेंटल गाना गा देता हूँ, क्योंकि अभी जो समय चल रहा है ना दुनिया में, तो आई थिंक वी कैन, दिस इज मोर स्पिरिचुअल मीनिंगफुल सॉन्ग एंड इट गोज विथ व्हाट वी सन्यासिन्स बिलीव एंड व्हाट वी फील। तो आई थिंक दिस, हमने डांस बहुत कर लिया, अभी थोड़ा ऊर्जा को विश्राम दीजिए। तो हियर वी गो।
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है बस वो ही सबसे हंसी है, उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, वो मेहरबान कल हो न हो। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। पलकों के लेके साए, पास कोई जो आए, लाख संभालो पागल दिल को, दिल धड़के ही जाए। पर सोच लो इस पल है जो वो दास्तां कल हो न हो। हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो।
You guys have been a wonderful audience. It's been a pleasure and honor singing for everybody. बहुत मजा आया, बहुत आनंद आया. आपका प्यार ऐसे ही रहे. जय ओशो. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swamiji, for giving this opportunity and coming to our
जो
show.
है समा कल हो ना हो।
Thank you.
I guess we
So
have.
yes, I think we are
सब लोग शांत
at the end of the program.
हो
Thank you very much, Swamiji, for your time and your contribution for this show. And I think Sandesh Swamiji is going to end this program. So please, Sandesh Swamiji, back to you.
Swamiji will again continue in future, in few weeks or months time. And I also enjoyed very much. You make us very happy, and now you make us very sad.
I'm also very happy. मुझे मजा आया. I enjoyed singing and
मजे में छो.
गाना तो गा सकते कोई भी, लेकिन सन्यासी लोग के गाने के लिए मजा ही कुछ और है ना. उसका मजा कुछ आनंद अलग आता है. तो thank you so much. Thank you everybody.
I'm gonna unmute everyone and have everybody say thank you, dhanyavad to Swamiji. So in the count of 3, everyone say a big thank you and love to Swamiji for taking the time today and singing such amazing song. It seems like Ma Saraswati resides in his tongue.
Definitely.
Everybody say thank you.
Thank you so
you.
much, Swamiji. Thank you so
Swami,
much.
Swami.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
you. We love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We love
everybody.
you. Thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you very much.
We actually wants to more.
फिर आते रहना स्वामी जी.
आते रहना स्वामी जी.
आते रहना,
आते रहना.
गाते रहना, गाते रहना.
गाते रहिए.
और बजाते भी रहना.
जरूर बजाऊंगा.
No one is going to.
Thank you so much. This wonderful time. Thank you very much. Good and all.
बहुत धन्यवाद.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद.
Mike.
So Sangeet Swamiji, Sandesh Swamiji, and Giri Swamiji, thank you very much. Any final words? We will have to have part 2 of the session again pretty soon next time.
मिलते एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद. चलिए everybody, प्रणाम. Have a nice day and we will see you so shortly.
गाना तो मन नहीं है पर अब सुनना पड़ेगा.
We'll see you shortly.
हम मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. स्वामी जी के लाइव में मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद.
हाँ, स्वामी जी के वहाँ भी धूम मचाएंगे.
वहाँ भी धूम मचाएंगे आज. Yes.
Bye. Bye. signing out. Suvarna ji, Sandesh ji, Amrit ji, and Giri Bahadur ji. Thank you so much, everybody. Pranam. Thank you. चलिए एंड करते हैं. जय ओशो.
फिर नेक्स्ट वीक करेंगे ना.
जय ओशो.